Yes, sir. We are back once again. Great Man of God Media TV with another reaction video, family. We got catch up with Julius and Jojo Pop the Balloon. This is the episode 5 of BM's catch up. I guess he's now starting to do the catch ups virtually. And rightfully so, because I think the amount of pop the balloons that y'all do on a weekly basis and the matches, that's a lot of catching up. So logistically, flying people out to do a catch up after they match, it adds up as far as time and money. So I think doing these virtually is better suited, right? But anyway, let's get it going. I'm interested to find out Julius and Jojo, because they actually got a YouTube page which I subscribe to. Shout out to them. I'm hoping them the best. So let's see. Here we go.
All right, welcome back to BM Talk to Them.
They separate.
Today, I'm here again with my wonderful wife, Arlette.
Hey, hey.
And today we have another episode of After the Catch Up. Now, so I've actually been seeing some stuff going online, so I decided to reach out to Jojo and Julius so that we can do it after the catch up and see what's going on. So I just want to get straight into it.
Yeah, after the catch up. Yeah, because they did a catch up in the studio together. Now they did a virtual catch up after the catch up, and they're separate. Let's see. I try not to read comments, man. I don't want to get spoiled. I want to do this as authentic as possible with no type of heads up or spoilers, I should say. But let's keep it going.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
All right.
Who we started with?
Oh shit.
Oh, Julius.
First and foremost, nah, because I want to start off first because publicly I did something, I disrespected her, so I want to apologize publicly and tell her, Jojo, I apologize. I was out of my character. I should have never reacted off of emotions. I should have thought about it before I made that.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm sorry. I don't know what he's referring to. I thought I watched, because I do, I subscribe to his channel. He got a channel, a YouTube channel, and he does updates about, his relationship with the person he matched with, Jojo. So I'm not sure what he's referring to, but starting off like this, apologizing and saying he was out of character, that's not a good look. I'm rooting for these guys to be, you know what I'm saying, to be a prosperous couple. But let's see, let's keep it going.
That reaction and disrespected you and said, yeah, you're for the streets, you're not for the streets. I was
wow.
In my feelings, I was just frustrated. So I do apologize to you.
Wow. Did not hear about that.
Yeah, nah, nothing back.
I
appreciate the apology.
Huh?
I said I appreciate the apology.
Oh, you appreciate it?
Yeah.
Got you.
So what happened? What led to, that comment being put out there, or you guys, I guess, no longer really communicating? That's what it seems like.
Wow.
Jojo, we could hear from you.
Yeah.
You know what? Damn, I was rooting for these guys, man. Damn, they seem genuine. Maybe I'm like, I just want Black love to prosper, man. I am an advocate on Black love. You know what I'm saying? Every time every time a couple matches on Pot the Balloon and Find Love, I want them to prosper. Whether I think, they're a right couple or not, as far as, compatibility is concerned, compatibility can be developed over time, right? But and through chemistry and all that. But I wanted these guys to win. On the side note of that is that let me hold my thought on that. Let's keep it going.
Okay, so what I feel like what led to it was he made a story that he said, like, can't build a kingdom with someone who still seek attention from the village. So like the people who follow him, they decided to ask like y'all broke up, because that's what they assuming from what he posted. And so yeah, somebody like commented under his photo and was like, y'all broke up, and his reply was, yes, she for the streets. That stemmed from a conversation, kind of a conversation earlier that day, where I don't know, he just woke up and chose violence. Like he messaged me on Instagram about like a picture that I have posted, and was pretty much going off about how I try to appear single and I could go live my single life. He'd rather have somebody who doesn't like keep the relationship private, because that's how he feels. And it pretty much went from there that
Hold on,
keep the relationship. He'd rather have somebody who doesn't like keep the relationship private, because
he'd rather have someone who doesn't. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I really gotta delve into this.
Rather have somebody who doesn't like keep the relationship private, because
He doesn't want someone to keep the relationship private. Let me hold my thoughts. I got a lot to say about that.
that's how he feels. And it pretty much went from there that I'm just seeking attention from these people from social media. And
so what was the picture? Was it?
yeah, it's a picture on my page. He sent me one of my photos. It's me in a swimsuit, and it's a picture from 2022 actually, that's pinned on my page, and it's been pinned since 2022. And so he sent me that picture and was like, I see you liking these comments from these men or whatever. That tells me all about you. And it went on from there of like, you wanna appear single, you go ahead and live your single life. You go ahead and be single. So I was like, yeah, you're a little crazy, huh?
Julius, man, holla at me, man. I went through that before. The girl I'm dealing with now, she has a very large social media presence. Damn near 1 million followers, if I'm not mistaken. But so I was going through that same thing too. I was very insecure about the fact that she would go online and post these certain photos of her that I didn't like, But I had to sit back and be like, this is who you met. This is what she does on her platform towards her culture, because she's from a different culture. She's not American, right? So I really had to learn to accept that, and the fact that her feelings to me were genuine, right? It goes both ways. Both of our feelings to each other are mutual. You know what I'm saying? We care and love each other. But because she has a large social media presence and the type of content that she does on her page, it appears that she's single, but actually she professes that she's not to her people and her culture. She actually says that on her pages, that she's not single, even though when you look at her page, she's by herself most of the time. She's by herself. Like, nobody would know that she's single. But the point I'm trying to make is that I prefer to keep relationships private. I don't post her on my page. She doesn't post me on her page either. But what she does is she'll post me without showing my face, or she'll post me by telling her audience about me via my voice. She professes to her culture that I have a man, but I'm not going to post them. No face reveal. And I'd rather be like that. I'm a private person. So is she. So I prefer that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I went what you went through, man. I was very insecure about things that she would post and all that stuff on her page. I really, this happened last year, man. She was doing some kind of TikTok dance, right? And she was at a photo shoot. I mean, she was at a music video shoot, and she was doing some dance, and I thought she was dancing for other niggas. When I saw that, because she was by herself in that particular video, but knowing that she was around other men who were shooting, videos and camera equipment, all that stuff, I thought she was dancing for other niggas, and so I got livid, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I lit her ass up. Oh, you dancing with other niggas? Yada yada yada. I was going crazy, bruh. I was going crazy, man, and she wasn't. She wasn't. But she did take that video down. But the fact that she was actually just dancing, having fun, but she wasn't in front of any niggas at that time. She wasn't dancing in front of any niggas. She was just doing a TikTok challenge, and that's all she was doing. And the fact that the video shoot that she was doing, she was already doing her part. She was just basically on the other part of the house they were staying at, just doing videos. That was it. So yeah, man. Like I said, I don't. I feel what you're going through, man. I had the same issue. Hopefully you learn from this. Holla at me, man, because I like I said, I do have a lot more to say about stuff I went through like that, but I could definitely share more stories with you. But let's keep going.
But
Okay.
yeah, and it went from there.
Got it. Okay. So I know when you guys came on the catch up, he did ask you to be his girlfriend. Now, were Instagram photos or something that you guys discussed that were like boundaries possibly for him? Like maybe he was like, I don't want my girl having bikini photos, or is that something that was discussed that could possibly lead to this?
No.
'Cause I know there's some people who, they're like, nah,
They like,
my girl. Yeah.
No, it wasn't discussed. It came up before in another conversation. Like I feel like the same picture, and I even said like if this was a problem for you, like you should have said this a while ago. But he said, "Well, I've been had you on Instagram. It wasn't a problem. It was I guess in the moment it was whatever the situation was that made it. Like the actual picture is not, but it doesn't feel that way to me. Like obviously you probably have a problem with this type of photo being on the internet."
Okay. All right. So right.
She was like that when you met her. Same thing I had to accept, but person I'm dealing with, she's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Now, as we're speaking, you two are not together.
No.
I feel like when there's lies being told, they got to be addressed. So as far as like the picture thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's saying like, "Oh, I'm trying to make it seem like it's a problem," or "Oh, you kind of crazy for real." First of all, I didn't see your Instagram pictures or none of that. We matched and all that. So when we was on the dinner, we went out to eat. I was like, "Oh, let me see your Instagram." She was resisting, like, "Why you want to see my Instagram? Let me see your Instagram." Quickly, "Oh, I'll show you here. Here's my Instagram. I'm not even active on here." "Oh, okay." She see, like, I ain't really have no followers like that. Like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" Social media is not my life. I live real life. Like, you feel me? Do real things. So I don't live for social media. So she like, "Oh, okay." So boom, I seen a picture. She finally showed me her Instagram. I seen the picture. I'm like, oh, y'all like, okay. But I wasn't tripping because it's already been posted and all that. I met you after the fact. So how can I trip?
Mm-hmm.
Show air, boom. Niggas is thirst trapping on her like, oh, damn, you got a nice body. Woo, woo. She liking all those pictures. A girl had commented like, oh, I'm so happy for you and Juju. I hope y'all work out. She skipped that one. And she liked the next one where the dude was like, oh, you got buns. Like, woo, woo, hit me up. She liking that one though. So I'm like, damn, like what's the how you say it? What's the T? Like, why are you liking these pictures, but if somebody's saying something positive about us, you can't like that picture. So
Mm-hmm.
boom, I take a mental note. Let's rewind time. On a date, we just match whatever what. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, you probably already got a rotation or whatever. I can't trip. We was eating at a place where you gotta like scan the barcode, and then the menu come up on the phone. So we looking at the menu on her phone. Boom, a nigga hit her up. Notification pop up. When I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. But I can't get mad. Why? Because we just met, we just matched. We not in a serious relationship right now. So cool. So in my mind, I take a mental note. I ain't say nothing, but I take a mental note like, okay, she got a rotation. Cool. But I'm still moving like, shit, I'm about to show you I'm your best option. I'm the one you need to choose up on. So time go by, whatever, boom, we hang out again. Mind you, when that notification popped up, she kind of like gave me that side eye. So boom, we hanging out again. Fast forward time, we hanging out again. Her phone go off, and we both right there. Her phone go off, but ain't no notification pop up. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, okay. So she turned the little notification thing off. Why would she do that? So take another mental note. As things go on, things progress. I'm seeing things, and then like, okay, then the show aired. Like she texted me like, oh, do you want your balloon back? I'm just waking up out of my sleep. Like, I'm discombobulated. I ain't know what she was talking about. So I'm finally waking up. And then I came to my common sense, like, okay, the show aired. Everybody watching the show. We trying to see, like, how he was on the show. So I already knew what she was talking about when she said, oh, do you want your balloon back? She was talking about Zola Stone, the girl with the white dress. When I had asked her, like, oh, like, no, you got your balloon back. So she like, oh, the show ain't called Pop the Balloon to Find Love no more. The show is called Pop the Balloon or Do You Want Your Balloon Back? Like, whoop, whoop. So I laughed it off thinking she playing. So she dead ass serious, like, oh, so I really wasn't the one you want. You really wanted her. I'm like, bro, like, no. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, I kept hearing about Zola for a minute to the point I'm like, bro, I don't even know her. So why you keep tripping over her? Like, talking down on this girl and all like, oh yeah, this the one you really want. Talking crazy.
Zola's that stripper, right? If I'm not mistaken. She that stripper, that Asian, like Filipino looking girl. She looked like she Filipino black, but I know who you talking about. Zola Sloan is she that 31-year-old stripper that can't understand why people think that she's stripping, even though she talks about it all the time. So I know who you talking about.
I'm like, first of all, you doing too much, bro. I matched with you. I'm trying to get to know you. Can we move forward, please? So after all that going on, boom. So I'm thinking her last relationship is 2016. She tell everybody her last relationship 2016.
Right.
She was in a situation with a dude like a week before the show. So I'm like, damn, like, why you come on the show then? So I ended up finding out she didn't come on the show to find love. She came on the show to like get views on her so she could start her dancing career. Or not start her dancing career, but get more views on her dancing career. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up to me because I'm really on here genuinely trying to find love. Like, if you ain't really want that, you could have just told me, like, look, man, I'm just trying to get my clout up, bro. I don't really want nothing serious. So I'm over here looking like a clown, like, oh, this the one. Thank you, God. Oh, I'm about to go, man, because let's be on it. Let's look.
I'm confused. What was all those damn videos on your channel though, bruh? Like you got hella videos. You and Jojo, hella videos going out. Y'all niggas went to the motherfucking Grand Canyon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas went out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas worked out together. I watched all them videos, fam. I watched all them videos, bruh. I thought y'all was really genuinely like progressing in y'all relationship. What happened with that? Was that just some infatuation shit? Like, was you really, truly trying to get in a relationship and progress and cultivate this relationship, or was it some other shit? I'm at a loss, man. I really am.
Look at the receipts. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Let's look at the receipts. Y'all see me on the catch up, on the show, everything. I'm bigging her up every time. Like, man, this is my girl. Like, man, I love her. This is an amazing woman.
Yeah, bigging me up on the.
She ain't reciprocating none of that energy back. And people seeing that, they like, damn, like, oh, you like her more than she like you. Like, we can see that. Like, you gonna get hurt. Like, whoa. I'm like, man, I don't know. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Like, man, she rocking with me. The whole time she ain't rocking with me, right? She think it's cool to still go on her date with her exes while you in a relationship. Where we do that at? You thought you had a sucker. Yeah, you see me on the show talking all this love stuff. Oh, you thought you had a sucker. Nah, I really came from that club. Like, you ain't never about to play me like that. So So how I know this, right? So she go on brunch with her friends. Boom. When she go with her homegirls, she say homegirls. When it's a dude involved, she'll say my friend. And I go more in depth like, oh, what friend? She's like, oh, my coworker or my ex-coworker. Your coworker, your ex-coworker. Like, what are we talking about? So look, tell you, I'm so smart with it, right? She on brush with her friends. I FaceTime her. She answered when she with her homegirls, but supposedly when you out with your coworker, I hit you, you don't answer the phone. She FaceTime me back when she done with the little date, and then she in the car like, like what you doing? What you doing, Stink? Whoa. I take a mental note. So all this is building up. I'm taking all mental notes, right? So I'm like, mind you, when Zola Stone said that about me, like you look like a player, and I said in my early 20s, yeah, I was. So what I know? I know all the little player shit, all the little people when people play games. I know all that. Why? Because I was the one that used to be doing it. So when you playing games like that, it's just like, oh, it's a disservice to me because it's like, nigga, I'm really out here trying to love you. Mind you, she used to being single. She ain't never been in no serious relationship. Our relationships failed. Why is that? All the relationships you mean to tell me all these dudes you been with, ain't none of them wanted to make you their girlfriend, their wife, or none of that. Why?
So, okay, Jojo. Now,
Yes.
It's a lot.
There's a lot there to take in.
Many more too.
Okay, yeah. I think first things first. Did you come on the show to find love?
Yes. I went. It's
Hey yo, BM put his attorney hat on, like figuratively and literally. He put his attorney hat on. Okay, Jojo, did you come to find love? Yes. This is some serious shit right here, bro. This is some serious shit about you really come on here to clout chase or find love. You know what I'm saying? Like they turned this shit into a courtroom.
it's crazy because it's so funny when I first just answering y'all first question about like how it began to him saying I'm for the streets. Honestly, I was trying to keep it cute. And I did not say everything because I
Nah,
was
you
trying
wasn't.
not to throw him, excuse me. I was trying not to throw him under the bus too much. But to hear what's coming out of his mouth right now is really beyond me. So, anyways, if you're going to quote me. What I said when coming, I said I was open to finding love and networking with the people I would like meeting. I met some great people. So I was successful, thought I was successful in both because I got a match and I met some good people at the show that I still communicate with to this day. So I definitely didn't go for clout. If I did, you would see my page look that way. You never see me post about, oh, I was on Pop the Balloon. Come follow me. I'm a dancer as well. Like my page has been how it's been since I've been JoJo the Dancer on Instagram. Please don't try to play me like that. You're the one who immediately hopped on YouTube, but I'm the one who was looking for clout. You had a 2-day dating situationship with somebody who you're still getting to know, and you pulled out the camera immediately on the first date. Like, please don't try me, Julius. For
She got a point. I'm sorry, she got a point, man. She got a point. Like, you know, I knew about you as far as your YouTube page because of the fact that you was posting your match with JoJo. Y'all was going out together and stuff like that. And so I thought it was genuine. You know, it could have been genuine from your perspective, but you know, she got a point though. I would agree because you would be able to post anything on your page. The motherfuckers didn't know that you was on Pop the Balloon and Find Love. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wasn't on Pop the Balloon and Find Love and you find a match, would you be posting your match or someone that you know you're trying to cultivate a relationship with? Would you post it on your YouTube page if it was outside of Pop the Balloon and Find Love? I highly doubt that. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt that. But let's keep going.
real. And to go back from I'm taking my little notes because you talking real crazy about the comment liking people's comments. You can go right now to my page and see people. I'm so happy for you. I love that. I'm like. Thank you to the people I know who said. I'm like, thank y'all for supporting. I've liked every single comment. It's not just the men who have something to say about my body. I'm liking that, and then if somebody says something about Julius, I'm skipping past it. You can literally go to my page right now and see that I've liked every comment, and I've replied to the people who, at least the people who I know, that's saying, love this for you, sis. I'm like, thank you. Like, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And speaking of going off my notes, speaking of when we were out at the dinner and you got a scan and you say you saw my phone, a notification of somebody hitting me up, we had that conversation. Say we didn't. That was somebody whose hair I was about to do. I even after the hair appointment, I showed you I did their locks. Now you acting like this was somebody I used to date. Please don't play with me. And you gonna say I feel like it's okay to go on dates with exes. When did I go on a date with an ex? When did this happen? My ex child. And then back to Zola. First of all, never talk bad about her. I ain't gonna talk bad about her now. What I did say, I definitely said, you want her to get her balloon back? It was giving you was a little salty that she wanted to pop yours. And if you was feeling her, I would have had rather you told me, like, is this who you really wanted? Or you was kind of salty she popped it, so you was like, well, I kind of guess I got to go with Jojo. We had that conversation too. I know what I said, and I can stand on it. What you're not going to do is sit here and lie on my name, like I said to you in real life. Two, you really came up with this brunch stuff. Like, I go to brunch with my friends. If I say I'm with my friends, I'm with them. And there's no such thing as you FaceTime me and I didn't answer. Please stop playing with me. My friends have tagged me in the post while I'm out on brunch. You've watched my story. You've seen the friends I was with. When was I out
Yeah,
with an
that
ex?
one time. Yeah, that's the time you answer, right?
Since you've known me, I've been to brunch with my friends twice. With my friends who
Mm.
wanted to celebrate me for my birthday because I went to Arizona. That was the solo trip. When I got back, me and two friends went to brunch. And then I did another brunch that you also knew about. And you saw who I was with because you watched my story. I see you watch it. And you saw the people who I was with.
You watch my story. I see you watch it. See? Man, I used to do that. I don't listen, bro. That's why I don't even. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't even follow the person I'm dealing with. I don't follow her on no social media pages, bro. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you are emotionally invested in someone, and I know, how she feels about me is genuine. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. I don't follow her. I don't be going on her pages like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't want to see her social media presence so I don't get emotional when I see shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact that because I trust her that she ain't doing no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I used to do that shit. I used to be stalking motherfucking story page. This is before her though. Like I used to be going on motherfucking the stories and shit, see what she posted. It'd be angry like, whoa, who she go out with? Oh, I see her over here. Why she with me? Type shit. Like I used to do all that shit, bro. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna be dealing with nobody who, if they got a social media page or whatever, I ain't even gonna check that shit, bro. I'm not gonna follow them niggas. I just said, fuck it. I ain't gonna deal with that. I just want to deal with the person, not the social media person. Deal with the person. Fuck all that social media shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going.
And to say that, and we addressed how if it's a male and I know they're my friend, for me to say he or, put that gender on it, I told you in text, I have the receipts. Yeah, I didn't say the gender because I don't know how you will react. Because he has a hard time believing that I can actually have friends that are males and that's it. And it was a friend, the male, he's a comedian. He had a comedy show. He actually canceled it, so I didn't even get to go. But nevertheless, I was going to support him. Like, so where did you even come up with, oh, that was the some guy she was about to go on a date with? Like, you made that up. You knew it was a comedy show. I told you. And then what's this note right here? Relationships. What did I write that down for? Oh, I ain't never been in no relationship, or I haven't experienced a real relationship because my last official, I'm your boyfriend, you my girlfriend, was 2016. And why hasn't anything worked? So oh yeah, no, I don't care about throwing you under the bus because you was in a 4 to 5 year relationship. Yes, did it work out for you? No, so you had all that time and it still didn't work out. So how does that? How you gonna compare that?
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jojo. That is a legitimate question. You haven't been in a serious relationship since 2016. Since 2016 to 2024. That's what, 8 years? That is a very long time as to why you haven't been in a serious committed relationship since 2016. You're not answering, you're not holding yourself accountable as to why that is. But that is, I'm sorry, but that is a legitimate question. You know what I'm saying? And you talking, and you deflecting, saying, "Oh, you've been in a 4 to 5 year relationship. It hasn't worked out for you." You're deflecting and not talking about as to why you haven't been in a serious relationship since 2016. Women just can't confront the things they did wrong. You know what I'm saying? And this is showing proof right here. But let's keep it going.
To, oh, I've been dating and it hasn't worked out. You were actually in a relationship for years and it still didn't work out. You cheated multiple times in that relationship. That's what you told me.
Deflecting.
Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah, my early
What about
20s.
you though?
Everybody know this. I said this
Okay.
from the beginning.
Oh,
It's
that
no
was early
secret.
20s. That was early 20s.
Yeah, my early 20s. Duh.
Oh,
All right. But
let's get.
look, check this
But
out. All right, look.
not too
Oh, go
much.
ahead. You still talking? Go ahead. I don't wanna cut you off.
No, I'm done.
So, all right, she said about this old friend thing and all that's right. Let's ask Juju if any of his exes could bang my line right now and get in contact with me. Can they? No. Let's ask JoJo that. Can any of your exes call you right now? Do they still got your number? Do they still got access to you? Be honest. Keep it 100.
Here you go.
Yes
Here
or
you go.
no?
Excuse me. He feels like when you're done with someone because he's not as mature as he think he is, that you have to block them. Like if they have my number, what can I do about that? Guess what? I'm in control of what I do with my body and with my phone. So if they call me, do I have to answer? No. If they
So
text
you
me,
didn't
do I
answer?
have to answer? No. So
So
what?
are
So
your
you
exes still contacting you? Is that what he's trying to say? Like you're
Absolutely
still
not.
That's a slippery slope. I'm on Julius' side right here. No, I don't fuck with my exes. They can't contact me. Them niggas is blocked. The person I dealt with before, the person I'm dealing with now, that bitch, she's dead to me. You know what I'm saying? That bitch is dead to me, bro. Like, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. And the person I'm dealing with, she gonna watch my reaction to this shit. Oh, I told her anyway. She tried to call me on Instagram. I ain't answered the motherfucking phone. You know what I'm saying? That bitch tried to call me on Instagram a month ago. I ain't answered my motherfucking phone. You know what I'm saying? I had her blocked on every motherfucker. I thought I had her blocked on every motherfucking platform, and she still found a way to call me on Instagram. I blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with none of my motherfucking exes, bro. None of my exes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was formerly married. My ex-wife can't even contact me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with none of my exes. So they can't contact me. I'm sure as hell not contacting them. You know what I'm saying? And so depending on the situation of your relationship and how you contact your exes, like if you got a child's father or a child's mother, you're gonna have to keep in contact with them because that your children's mother. I understand that part, but outside of that, I feel that there's no reason for you to contact your exes outside of that, honestly. But let's keep it moving.
Oh my,
I'm
I
I'm
can't
I'm
believe
gonna let it go.
he really doing it. He really doing
So,
this.
your last situationship, dude ain't call you, and you feel like you had to give him some clarity
You talking about before I knew you? Yeah.
before you went on the show. The week before you went on the show, the dude you was just dealing with, because we
First,
was all under the
don't say
impression you ain't
just.
deal with nobody in 2016.
I didn't. I
I
said
I had new discovery that
relationship.
she was just having sex with somebody a week before the show. What?
How you gonna tell me I
A
was
week
having
before
sex
the
with
show?
somebody a week before the show? You don't know what I was doing. I was
A
dating
week before?
somebody
You
In
told
July,
me.
early
You
July.
told me.
But to
So I
think,
think
Early,
the
late. It was
question
late
was
July.
so on the show on Pop the Balloon, the question was
well,
when was your last relationship? So are you
Relationship.
saying that Jojo, are you saying this guy he's speaking of was not a relationship? You were still just dating him?
It was
exactly,
a
it was dating.
situationship.
My last boyfriend, like a real relationship, was
Mhm.
2016. I date this person.
Yeah, that says a lot. I forgot. You know, there was a woman. because females have a thing for they have different ways they would break down stages of a relationship. And so I heard this female, I'm just paraphrasing. She would say there's a talking stage, but the talking stage could mean go on multiple dates and have sex, but you're talking. So a female can be basically say they're in the talking stage, she's going out on dates with the guy spending money, and they're having sex, but the girl's considering that part talking, not a full-blown relationship. So that's mind-boggling to me how y'all females consider, and again, I'm paraphrasing, and I know that's what she said. She said, oh yeah, we can go out on dates and have sex, but we're talking. Like, huh? That's not a relationship? Oh, y'all, we just talking. Like, what? That's crazy. So the fact that going back to Jojo, the fact that you haven't had a serious relationship since 2016, does that mean you were in talking relationships? That means you was going out on dates and having sex with niggas, but wasn't in a serious relationship with these niggas? That says a lot about you. I'm sorry. That says a lot about you, but let's keep it moving.
Person he's talking about, I met them in the middle of June. I was done with them by the middle of July. If we were rocking, why would I apply for the show? Why would I apply for the show? Like, you talking about, because he called my phone and I was like, this is done. I chopped it up and ain't nothing else come from that.
All right, guys. Do you think that Julius? Do you think that maybe you moved too fast, especially on the YouTube thing that you was doing? Because I
agree, you did, bro. You moved way too fast. I thought y'all niggas was posting videos. Y'all niggas was hugged up, going on multiple dates and going to Grand Canyon. You bought a bunch of gifts with her. You know what I'm saying? Renting out motherfucking hotels and flying her out. I don't know what y'all niggas are doing. You was doing all kinds of crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't post no shit. Well, I don't post. The girl I'm dealing with, she'll post me, but she won't show my face. You know what I'm saying? Like on her page, we went out like a week ago. She posted it, and it got like over 200,000 views or some shit like that on her page. You know what I'm saying? But my face is not shown. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm a private person. I don't put nobody on my page, on my IG page, or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. It's just me and my kids, and that's it. I don't post nobody because I want my relationships to be private. And that's how I think you should go going forward, is don't invest so much time on social media on females. Get to know the person, not the social media person. It doesn't matter if niggas is hitting them up on their DMs. If she was like that before you met her, don't change her. The fact that if she's genuine about you, it's going to show. It's going to show through connection with you and her. You know what I'm saying? Not through social media. So don't get invested on social media, number one. And number two, make your shit private, bro. Don't worry about posting shit on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. Keep it private. Let's keep it moving now.
So you was uploading a lot of videos with her.
Yeah, so as far as like that, I feel like it was genuine. I thought it was genuine between us. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't no fake shit. So I'm like, cause it's people out there that look up to that. They see genuine love and shit like that. So they want to follow behind that. So I told her like, look, I feel like they like us. So let's show us our progress. Like, like, and she was, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. At first she was kind of like, oh, I want to be private, but I'm like, I was a little confused about it because I'm like, damn, we met on a public platform. Like, you feel me? Everybody seen y'all match. So people gonna want to know, like, what's going on? So I'm like, if we met public, why you all of a sudden you want to be private? And that goes again with the little exes thing. They got her on her Instagram and stuff like that. So if y'all see, I'm posting her on my IG. I ain't got nothing to hide. Can't no exes say, oh, we still dealing with each other. None of that. No, but when it comes to her, she want to hide me. I'm like, bro, we was on the public platform. They know, like, we matched. So that was a whole situation. But
like I said, my G, not everything gotta be public, bruh. Not everything gotta be public. And there was a poll that they put up, and they say that folks who post pictures of themselves in a relationship on social media, those relationships tend to fail than the people who don't post as much, or if not at all. Those relationships last longer. That was a poll that they did. You know what I'm saying? So again, not everything has to be public. Just because you met her on a public platform doesn't mean that your relationship has to be public. You know what I'm saying? So I disagree with you with that. It doesn't have to be public. I prefer it to be private. And if we met on a public platform like, Pop the Balloon and Find Love, and BM reaches out to me or whatever to do a catch up, yes, I'm gonna go on a catch up and talk about the relationship. But other than that, I'm gonna keep everything private, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So not everything gotta be public. And again, it's just that's too much energy wasted. Put the energy and the effort of cultivating the relationship offline. But let's keep it moving.
But as far as like moving too fast, it could have been like that. But then she ended up agreeing with it once she seen like the comments was good. It was like, oh, I'm rooting for y'all. Woo, woo. Then she like, okay, is this something we could do then? But mind you, I'm only posting certain things. I still got the videos. If we talking about receipts, my receipts is long. So it's just like, okay. So it's just like, oh, all right. So you at first she wasn't cool with it, but then she ended up being okay with it. So your question was it too soon? I don't think so, because I feel like it was genuine between us. Like it wasn't no ill will, So
Because I
I
did see
don't
a
know.
click. I did see. I think it's a clickbait that you did as well. I
Exactly.
think it was on her birthday. You said, "Is it over between me and Jojo?" or something like that.
Nah, that wasn't no clickbait. If you really like, I had to cut stuff out because she didn't want to look crazy. She really like, cause like mind you, like the girls in your DM, you must be talking to them. It's a little bit is in there. If you could fact that, I'm telling her like, nah, like I ain't even responding to nobody, right? Cause my whole focus is on you. I'm not. I've been said that they distractions. What I need to go see what they talking about for if I love you, if I'm into you. So yeah, so I had to edit the video, but no, it was real though. She feels some type of way about them DMs and I had to show her like,
So basically, girls DM'd. You get DMs from girls, and she doesn't like it.
And
Because
right, she
obviously
feels
in
some
that
type of
video,
way
he
about
so
brings
it.
it up. He brings it up. Like he uses it. He brought it up as a way to validate that he's actually for me. Like I don't want to hit. I literally told him I was like I don't want to hit that. We sitting down at my birthday dinner. And you bringing up how some baddies in your DM. Like okay, but I'm
So what
only
did he
focused on
say?
Yeah.
He
you.
said he got baddies in his DM, but he only wants you.
But he's only focused on me. Right? They all
That's not
distract.
bad.
No, it's not a
No,
bad
no,
thing to like say,
Arlette,
but it's just like I don't want to hear about people in your DM.
I think he was
Arlette.
saying that to show you how much he really does like you. Like,
Yeah.
I've got all these girls in here, but I'm not paying them no mind. Like, you're my focus.
Exactly. And
So
the
at
reason
that
why I did the
point, go
reason
ahead.
why I have to do that because she's an overthinker. Jojo, are you an overthinker? Yes or no?
You ain't got to do all that. I know I am. Yeah.
Okay then, right? And then what did you say? I'm gonna need some reassurance, right? So that's me reassuring you, let you know you good. I'm not about to play with you.
so guys, um, when Julius at the catch up made you the girlfriend,
hmm
at that point, you lot, both of you, there should be no communication with any exes, right?
Correct.
At the end of the day, we're all adults. Nobody likes to be in a situation where they're thinking, what's happening over there? So, Jojo,
hmm
did you have attachments to any of the guys that he's talking about?
No. And I know you mentioned like not talking
Be a
to.
hundred, bro.
Wait, what?
Be a hundred. Don't lie. You wanted to come on here. Don't lie. Keep it a hundred. He just asked you, did you have any attachment to anybody you was dealing with? Keep it a hundred, bro. Please.
No. People I was dating. Like no, because you
No,
got
like
you
you two, because you two was basically exclusive, right? You
Right,
two
they're
are
boyfriend and
together. You're in a
girlfriend.
relationship.
cor-
Now he's saying that there's some guys popping up. So obviously in
ain't
his head, he's
no
thinking, what's happening? So was there stuff happening?
no guys have popped up. Sorry to cut you off. No guys have popped up.
Oh my God.
So, Julius, you saw a message specifically from one of her exes, like to make you think this, or it was just because like she turned off her notifications, or like what's like making you truly believe this?
Or is she talking about she had no attachments, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I found out she was dealing with somebody, remind you, I thought she wasn't in nothing serious with somebody since 2016. So she's saying the dude week before the show, he was a situationship. So if somebody is a situationship, your feelings ain't gonna be involved with them, right? So they just something you a fling or whatever. Y'all went on a couple dates, y'all did what y'all did. Cool. You ain't gonna have no emotions. You're not gonna be emotionally attached to that person.
And
So
one ain't.
so
That's not true. Women get. I'm not gonna say all, but there are some women that do get attached to somebody that's a fling or a situationship. So yes, women do get attached way more than men for sure. But let's keep it going.
so boom, she okay. So boom, she go to work. And I'm already, this is when we barely meeting and stuff. So I'm already letting her know, like, hey, anything you want to talk to me, good, bad, or whatever, you can talk to me about anything. Like, that's how, like, I'm an open person. You can talk to me about anything. So, like, cool. She at work. She would have one of her little side jobs. She hit me, was like, I'm feeling uneasy. Talk to me. What's going on? Remember when I told you when I was in a dark place? So she talking in riddles now. I'm like, get into details. What you talking about? So I'm like, oh, I said, oh, boy. She like, oh, I'm gonna call you when I get on my break. Get on her break or whatever. The dude, I guess the dude broke up with her or whatever, and she
No.
felt some type of way. Or they broke up, whatever, and she felt some type of way. So she was at work crying about the situation. I'm like, if he just a situation shit, why is you crying over this boy? So I'm like, it really wasn't adding up. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's more serious than what it was. And then she ended up telling me like, okay, she wanted a family, she wanted to be married, she wanted, you have kids and all that. But then like she's 31, she's not married, she ain't had no kids, so she over here thinking like it's her type shit. I'm telling her it ain't her, it's just the dudes you choosing. I'm like, man, I'm right for you. Like, let's work things out. She boo crying, but I'm like, damn, if he a situation shit, why you crying over this man? So that's an attachment, right? Y'all broke up
Facts.
with the situation, then you come on the show a
Mm-hmm.
week later.
That's true.
Yeah, Jojo.
Exactly.
That's true. And she voluntarily told you that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the next question I had. Said, okay, he said he found out that she had a situationship, and I was thinking to myself, well, how did you find out? Well, she told him. It was voluntary, which means that yes, you are still, some feelings were involved in that situationship. Why are you even addressing that to him? Why did you bring it up? Not only that, why were you in a situationship in the to begin with? Why were you in that situation? Right? So that again, not having a serious relationship since 2016, getting questioned as to why you haven't been in a serious relationship since 2016, and deflecting and saying, well, you've been in a relationship for 4 or 5 years. It didn't work out for you. It shows you there are some deep-rooted issues that JoJo has unresolved, and it's showing out because of the fact that Julius said she's 31, not married, hasn't been married, and no children. That's what she strives for, and she's disappointed that she hasn't reached that mark yet. So she's getting into these situationships to scratch the itch, but to also try to develop some sort of a relationship or some sort of bond with someone. And it's failing. And it's been failing since 2016. That says a lot. You know, I'm just trying to react to this as objectively as possible. I want both of these guys to win, but I understand just based off observation from my perspective what's going on, right? But let's keep it moving.
Is that not an attachment or not? If you
So
crying over a boy,
first of all, I see when we had that conversation, I still see you didn't really like understand what I was saying. I even told you, I'm like, you giving this man too much power. It's not about him. Again, that was a short-lived dating. It's not like I was in love with the man. What he's saying, it's not like I wanted
so
a
why you
family
crying
with
for him?
him. It's not like I wanted a family with him and kids, marriage, and all that with
Did you have sex with the man?
him. Like I
Talk
didn't,
about
it
in
didn't, it didn't even
general.
get to, yeah. In general, it didn't get to that point for me to even feel like, oh yeah, he's the one. And now I'm sad about it because it's not working out. No,
Mm.
the whole, first of all, I wasn't at work boohoo crying. But it was the thought that it was the whole general like aspect of. And first of all, I cut him off. It wasn't he broke up with me. There was no breaking up. We weren't in a relationship. But I cut him off, and it was just like I had a revelation, like, oh my gosh, is this not gonna work out for me? Like I was.
That's even a bigger problem right there. That the fact that you wasn't in a relationship. Again, you wasn't in a serious relationship since 2016. That's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Either you have detachment issues or attachment issues, one or the other. It's some other, trauma coping mechanism that you're doing with this. But let's keep it moving.
Sad about the fact I still wasn't crying because you doing most, but I was sad about the fact that like, dang, like it got to be me. Like it's not working out. I do want to be married. I do want to have kids. Was I talking about that specific person? No, I'm reflecting now on my whole dating experience. Period.
So can I sorry to cut you. Can I ask you both? Yeah. What do you both think that you both did wrong?
To get to this point.
Right.
Good question.
Like, what would you take accountability for to cause you guys to get to this point for both of you? I know it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
They both thinking.
That shit crazy. I ain't even about to do that. All right, so basically with me, I could have just basically been more understanding to the situation.
Yeah.
Been way more understanding. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that.
Okay. What about for you, Jojo?
I feel like where I went wrong or like what I did wrong.
Nothing.
Gotta talk.
She thinks she perfect, y'all. She don't do nothing wrong.
I feel like how I like communicate or even if there was a lack of communication where I didn't do enough to like help him understand where I was at as in regards to whatever I don't know he was thinking was wrong or thinking was like the outside stuff going on that he might have been concerned about. And I don't know. I think I also like probably could have stood a little firmer in us actually taking it slow. Like because I did like him, and he saying all the good things, and I'm like, period. This is what I've been looking for. So I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up with him. I feel like I should have kind of stood on like taking it slower because I think we was moving kind of quick with everything.
So, okay. So the whole photo situation was the last thing that caused you guys to like break up. That was like the camel, or what is it? What do they say? The straw, the camel that broke whatever, you know the phrase.
Yeah.
Was that the last thing for you guys, or what caused us to be at this point now?
Nah, necessarily. I really wasn't tripping about the photo part. 'Cause it is what it is. Like that's how you want to move. That's how you want to move. Like if you don't want to be modest, you want to show your body. You think that's cute. Do you, boo boo? But as far as like me, it was just like certain things that was just building up. I'm like, damn. And it's just like, bro, my cup is empty. Like I don't have nothing else to pour into her. Like I'm like this. It's hard to try to make somebody happy that's not happy within themselves. Why you say that, Jude? How you know that? Because I ask questions. That's all I do is ask questions. I asked her like, what are some things you would obtain in life to where you feel like your life is complete, to where you will feel happy? A family, marriage, those things. She didn't have those things. So it's like boom, it's like she wake up mad and it's just like, bro, I'm not no negative person. I'm always waking up happy. I'm trying to cheer her up. Like I'm so damn happy, bro. It make her mad that I'm happy. She like damn, get your happy ass down, goofy ass nigga. Like, well, I'm like, damn, like I'm just trying to love you. I'm just trying to show you with love. But it's just like, bro, it's just like she don't know how to receive love. I just want somebody that know how to receive love. Like, you know.
I mean, yeah, it says it based off her dating history, bro. Like, she ain't had a serious relationship since 2016. She's been in the talking stage or situationships since then. You know what I'm saying? What you call the failed relationship with Julius, with Juju? Okay, that shows the prime example. We coming towards the end of the video, but like, based off, again, her track record and her dating history, it shows that there's something deep within her that's causing her to not be attached to anyone. And again, I'm just going by her dating history, what she professed to the world. She hasn't been in a serious relationship since 2016. She's 31 years old. All right? But let's continue.
Like, we all go through things in life. Like, you know, we all need love. We all need a hug. So it's just like, it's just like, man, it's just like, man, my cup empty. I ain't got nothing else to pour.
So you're saying it was draining?
Draining.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jojo.
As far as my last little bit, the fact that since meeting him on matching on August 10th up until the final time of him cutting me off on Sunday, I have not truly felt like secure, because Sunday was the 5th time of him like breaking up or like cutting me off. So the first time was August 19th. And from then there were times in between up until just this past Sunday. So him and this concern of like not putting in his effort, his cup is empty. Like I have also been putting in effort, but I haven't felt fully secure. Like I stuck around because I'm trying to consider the good things I have seen about you. But then the things you say when you cutting me off, and then he feels like actions speak louder than words. So all his good actions should just erase all the negative things he has said about me and has said to me. And why?
I'm laughing because I be saying the same thing to the girl I'm dealing with. I be like, my actions speak louder than my words. I be saying the same shit to her. You know what I'm saying? She wants me to profess my love and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I be like, yo, I'm doing a lot of shit because I love you. Like, I'm doing it. My actions speak. You know what I'm saying? But from a female's mind, they want to hear you say it. They want to hear, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, well, let's continue.
Why should I feel safe and secure of like really going forward with this relationship? Which is why at this 5th time, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm done. Because if you really even feel how you feel, like it don't make sense that you even come back around. If I'm not a respectable woman, if I haven't been wifed up yet, so I'm not wifey material, and all the other things that you have said to me, if all of these things are true, why you even pursue? So I to be honest, I stuck around because the good things were good. Like I ain't gonna just act like you're a completely bad person. The good things were good. So I'm like, okay, just a little bit. Maybe, we get past that, but then it happens again, and then it happens again. And then it had like the 5th time in only a month and a half. I feel like I don't have the capacity to handle where you are in your work in progress with where I am in my work in progress. Because we all works in progress. But I don't have the capacity to, which is why this last time I was like, no, I'm good. And then you went right to social media like you have before, because you posted to your story, but for like the third breakup, you went to your story and was like single. And I'm like, Julius, for real? And then this time you went again. She's seeking attention. She's for the streets. I don't have the capacity.
Bruh. Huh.
I don't.
Okay. All right. That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. The internet is gonna be hurt. People was definitely rooting for you.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, like he said, I'm definitely sorry that, it didn't work out between the two of you. But yeah, we definitely do wish you both the best.
Appreciate y'all.
Well, I do hope that you both you both are still able to speak, hopefully. Yeah, you'll have been through a lot in such a short amount of time. Thank you for coming on the platform.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on this podcast. And yeah, like I said, we wish the best for both of you. And thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you all next time.
Damn, bro. I was rooting for y'all niggas, man. I was rooting for y'all. I was rooting for them niggas. Like I said, I'm an advocate for black love, man. I want to see us win, you know. When black love cultivates, we're undefeated. Nobody can stop us. You know what I'm saying? The black nuclear family is the strongest when we are all doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Having strong black families, cultivating, we're undefeated. We can't be stopped. So that's why I'm an advocate on shows like this, and just seeing us, you know, just strive and cultivate. You know what I'm saying? So I was rooting for y'all. You know, I was rooting for you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was like, for all the matches that was on this show, I was really rooting for you guys the most. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? It was just something about y'all chemistry that I really took heed of, and I was just like, yeah, I want these guys to win. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. You know, at the same time, I wish y'all the best. I said my piece. You know what I'm saying? I already, you know, I said my piece about both sides. I try to be objective as possible on both situations. I hope, you know, Jojo can find her piece and get it, you know, be able to cultivate a real relationship. Same thing with Julius. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can find your piece and cultivate a relationship. You never know. Maybe you guys can double back. I don't know. You never know. You know? Maybe y'all can double back. Who, you know, give it a shot. My girl, I double backed on my girl that I'm dealing with now. I'm the one that broke up with her, and she accepted me back in her life. So give it a shot. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But those are my thoughts on that, family. Y'all can tell I was really deep into this episode, bro. This is catch up after the catch up, man. Yeah, man. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, family. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Till next time, signing out.